fine night in store here at Wrigley Field. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Charlie Blackmon will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
The 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out.
We'll get in tight here and give you a look at how he grips this curveball. You'll see the wrist action on the finish as he lets this thing go. And that one had some big-time snap to it.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Now the first pitch. Justin Morneau is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better. Yeah, it looked like he was going to breeze his way to a 1-2-3 top half, but back-to-back hits have turned the tables on him here with 2 outs in the visitors' first.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in Game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first-inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, just couldn't put him away right there. You'll see the sequence. He was able to foul off 2 straight 0-2 pitches, and then finally he finds a pitch that he could do something with, and he's on board.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cubs nothing. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Eddie Butler will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. Chris Bryant will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. First offering on the way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. Base hit. And make make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Anthony Rizzo will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Now here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you're going to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
First pitch coming. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cubs nothing.